All right, today we're going to be multiplying rational expressions. All right, and we're going to say that when multiplying rational expressions, you can cancel vertically and diagonally. All right, and cancel slash simplify. And what I mean by that is that if you have something like x plus 4 times x minus 2 over x plus 4 times x minus 5, and you're multiplying that by x minus 5 times x plus 5 over x minus 1 times x minus 2. All right, what I mean is that you can cancel slash simplify this x plus 4 over the x plus 4. Those two cancel each other out, okay? This x plus 2 in the top left diagonally cancels with this x minus 2. So these two would cancel each other out. The x minus 5 in the bottom left will cancel with the x minus 5 in the top right. So these two cancel each other out. And if this was the format of your problem, you would just be left with x plus 5 over x minus 1. Now, another important technique for you to use is when your problem is in factored form like this, okay? Find your zeros at this step. All right, because if you wait till just the last step in this case, if you have x plus 5 over x minus 1, well, the only value that x couldn't be equal to would just be the 1. But in this step, the previous step here, there's actually 4 values that x cannot be equal to. All right, x cannot be equal to this negative 4 right here. X can't be equal to positive 5 right here. Here's the positive 1 that it can't be equal to, and x cannot be equal to positive 2 right here. So you actually have 4 values that are excluded. All right, they would create a 0 in the denominator. So find them at this step, all right, previous to your last step. So find them when everything is in factored form, even if you want to do it before you simplify. That way you'll be sure not to miss a x that needs to be excluded or restricted. All right, so you'll see problems today like four x squared over 5y times 7y over 12x to the fourth. All right, you can find your restrictions right now. Okay, x cannot be equal to 0, and y cannot be equal to 0. And now you can start canceling, simplifying. All right, I'm going to start with these two y's. This y in the bottom left cancels with the y in the top right. The 4 goes into itself once, and it goes into 12 3 times. X squared goes into itself once, and it goes into x to the fourth, x squared times. All right, and now that you have everything in simplest form, you can multiply. So as we multiply across the top, we just get 1 times 7, which is 7. And if we multiply across the bottom, we get 5 times 3, which is 15, and x squared. And then just make sure that you can't simplify vertically here, that it's in simplest form. So this is it in simplest form, and these would be your two restrictions for your x values. Let's look at x squared plus x minus 6. Over x minus 5. We're going to multiply by x squared minus 25. Over x squared plus 4x plus 3. All right, so your next step would be to factor everything and write it in simplest form. So x squared plus x minus 6 factors to x plus 3 times x minus 2. And then however you need to stay organized, I don't know, I like to scratch these out pretty good, so I can't really see them much anymore. Didn't work. This x minus 5 is in simplest form. The x squared minus 25 simplifies to x plus 5 times x minus 5. And then the x squared plus 4x plus 3, when we factor it, we get x plus 3 times x plus 1. And this is where I would find my restrictions. All right, so x cannot be equal to, right here, it can't be equal to positive 5. Right here, a negative 3 plus 3 would be 0. And right here, a negative 1 plus 1 would be 0. So those are your three restrictions. You can start simplifying now. All right, this x plus 3 and this x plus 3 cancel diagonally. So does this x minus 5 with this x minus 5? And then we can multiply. All right, so we get x minus 2 times x plus 5 in the numerator, and in the denominator, the only thing left is x plus 1. And we've already got this -1 as a restriction, so we're good. And we're in simplest form with our 3 restrictions. Any questions on either of those examples? All right, let's do one more. We got 2x minus 8. Over x squared minus 16. Multiplying that by x squared plus 5x plus 4. Over x squared plus 8x plus 16. All right, so we're going to factor everything. I'm going to start in this top left. 2x minus 8 factors to 2 times x minus 4. X squared minus 16 factors to x plus 4 times x minus 4. X squared plus 5x plus 4, that factors to x plus 4 times x plus 1. And x squared plus 8x plus 16 factors to x plus 4 times x plus 4. All right, let's get our restrictions now. So our restrictions, x cannot be equal to a -4 here, a +4 here, and then again, the -4 repeats. So 4 and -4. All right, so I'm going to start in the top left. This x minus 4 cancels with this x minus 4. Then we can go vertically. X plus 4 cancels with an x plus 4. So now we can multiply in the numerator. We get 2 times x plus 1. In the denominator, we get x plus 4 times x plus 4. So that's x plus 4 squared. And that is simplest form with our 2 restrictions. Any questions? All right, so your practice for today is going to be on page 531. Problems 15 through 19. For electronic assignment purposes, list all restrictions. From smallest to largest. All right, and then we're going to be on 8 ALEKS topics this week.